As with many recovery techniques, the proper application of cold and heat depends on the individual athlete. Since recovery can't always be quantified, your personal reaction to and appreciation of ice baths or whirlpool soaks will determine whether they help. Studies have returned various results on the effectiveness of these treatments and on the exact processes at play during heat and cold therapy. Despite the sometimes contradictory research, many athletes report a benefit from using cold and heat for recovery. Thus, you should experiment to find what works best for you. In general, ice is used to combat the inflammation incurred in training, both generally from repetitive pounding and specifically from acute trauma such as a crash or a fall. When soft tissues are in an acute stage of damage, adding heat will only aggravate this inflammation. Cooling the tissues, whether through a stay in a cold bath or through direct application of an ice pack, will combat the inflammation and prevent or minimize edema or swelling. When the cold is then removed, it encourages renewed blood flow to the area, bringing in oxygen and cellular chemicals to speed up recovery while removing the byproducts of exercise and inflammation. On the other hand, spending time in a warm environment, either a dry one such as a sauna or a wet one such as a steam room or a whirlpool, can increase circulation and loosen stiff muscles. In addition, spending time in a warm room or bath can just feel nurturing, helping to relax the athlete and encouraging the parasympathetic nervous system to facilitate recovery. A few guidelines. With either cold or heat, 20 minutes is the limit. You don't have to stay that long, especially in a heated environment, but staying any longer will have no extra benefit. In fact, it can hurt you, with risks including hypothermia and skin damage from cold and hyperthermia and dehydration from heat. Use cold or heat after a workout, not before. Experiment to find what works best for your individual physiology and be sure you note it in your training log.